can make it as long as you don't say it all.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the cat ears thing with Nate.
No.
Taylor and Spencer are still in prison, rooming with a Slotharian assassin.
This was just like somebody just did this as Broly.
Jackson and Chris are chilling, just kind of spending the night at a haunted place. And Nate is out on the prowl, I guess?
Ooh.
Yeah,
I don't like the way you said that.
Elaborate.
Nate, what are you doing?
What's your nightly routine?
Yeah, right.
Why do you...
I mean, considering my collarbone's broken, probably dealing with that at a less than reputable location.
What's hard?
Less than reputable?
Well, like, I don't want to go to, like, an actual hospital, Wyatt.
No? Okay.
Because then I'm going to have to be like, what's your name? Fuck you.
How many people have you assassinated?
Yeah, like, that's a lot of personal questions.
It's on, like, a little form, like, social security number, are you a paid assassin? YN.
So, yeah, I'm going to, I mean, like, if it's too shady, though, like, if it looks like there's, like, some dude's arm in the corner, like, a bunch of blood, I'm going to bounce out. I'm just going to go looking for my target.
So, do you know a guy?
No, I literally came to this planet like a week ago at best.
Okay, so you need to find a back alley doctor who will
Or a
heal
vet.
your bone.
Yes.
Or a vet, I suppose.
Correct.
You have mostly human physiology, though.
Yes.
So a doctor would be ideal.
Sure.
It's operating on the table.
Theoretically. Alright. You can make like a culture underworld check to try to find one of these guys.
What's culture criminal based off of? Chris, can you tell me very quick? So what?
Culture
Sorry.
criminal would be good, yeah.
Culture criminal?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. I have actual stat
I'd say it's cool.
buff.
I got an 8.
Yeah, so, yeah.
It's just how much you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I said it's like...
So why I got an 8.
An 8 is not too good, but it's not too shabby. That's pretty middle of the road.
Seven's
you
the
get like you get a lead on a guy.
seven's the average on. Oh no, yeah, I did 6. I think I'm 36.
Maybe you know where the black market is, but you don't know where any like specific back alley doctor is, or like you know where you can go and access the black market.
Yeah, that sounds like I'm going to get murdered. So I'm just going to go be looking for my target.
It does have a broken collarbone.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm gonna go look for my broken collarbone in the street.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So what do I know
Take
about
that
my
like
target?
Your target is your target is Slotharian. He's on the younger side. He is wanted by the
Jesse was trying to draw.
Antilith organization. For some reason, they want him dead. It's not your job to ask why questions, unless you want to.
Like, where would I potentially find this sloth? Like,
Well-
is there party favorites or like a hotel?
Sloths are pretty rare.
Probably.
Yeah. They, do you know much about sloths in general?
I know that they're an animal. Like normal sloths are. I don't know anything about slotharians.
Way to go there. Maybe make like a culture Slotharian check to see how much you know about sloth.
Not much.
Slothland.
I was just given like a manila envelope and it's like, when you're done reading, please explode. I'm like,
Shoots it in the back this way.
So I'm just operating off bare bones and assumptions.
Hold on, give me a second. Sorry.
Is your
Something
family-
funny happened.
Is your ACD to shoot people through
Nah.
So I give you your main pistol, 2 bullets in it, like sheet flies. No, she makes up.
So like, did it say anything like where I might find them on this planet, or like?
Yeah, it said that he's been seen like in this sector, most recently in an apartment complex in Telstar Residential.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Well, I guess that's where I'd be walking. I don't know. I'd be trying to find Telstar Residential. And
Telstar Residential is easy to find. It's a really big block of tightly packed apartments and condos and stuff like that. It's on the poor end of town. It's less than reputable, but it's cheap living, and a lot of industrial workers live there with their families.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down, flipping what you're flapping. I guess I'm gonna go. Does it say anything? Does my profile tell me anything else?
No.
Well, sloppy, based on my
Not
movement.
except giving you a physical description, the bounty, worth, and all of that, or anything else.
Is there like a concierge, Wyatt?
John Wick, just like an assassin's hotel.
Yeah, you gotta check for these things in our world.
This isn't a hotel.
I mean,
No.
but is there a security guard?
There. Oh, okay. Yes. There is like one robotic security guard.
Got it. Well, I'm gonna ignore it because I don't know how to deal with robots.
He appears like pretty run down and like hardly functional.
Exactly. I'm not. I feel like I'm not going to get much out of him.
Okay.
Based on what I know from
Around
Slot.
here in the what I guess you could call the lobby, however, it's really just kind of a courtyard. There are a lot of people just kind of like standing around. Some of them are smoking. There's like a couple prostitutes in a corner. Some kids are playing with trash, making like
Ugh.
necklaces or something out of it, kicking cans around.
Oh, I would want to trust these kids, but I also think they're gonna mug me if given the chance.
It's a pretty grimy place.
You
Yeah.
tiny little street urchins.
Yes. I'm just gonna. So, knowing what I know about sloths, which is almost nothing, they're slow. So I'm
Yes.
gonna go to the first
They're
floor
slow.
and kind of like observe, and just see if I see a sloth walk out of any of the rooms.
It's like, don't stop me now. Don't stop.
You find a comfy-looking seat,
Yeah, and I hold and I post up on it.
and
You
you
know-
hole up on the first floor.
Yeah, like somewhere like close enough to the lobby so I can see it if I have to, like in case somebody walks by.
Okay. How long do you want to wait here?
I'll wait like 2 hours. I'm used to waiting.
2 hours pass by, no sign of any sloths.
Very stupid.
Just getting out of bed.
He could be getting out of
It's now midnight.
midnight. Well, the sloth isn't going to leave at midnight. What am I going to
Do you know if they're nocturnal?
What do you mean? I don't know. This is all yes, Jesse.
Spencer, Taylor,
Mm-hmm.
it's been like 2 hours now. Nobody has come to see you in jail. Are you guys just gonna like turn in for the night, maybe?
I'm not gonna go to bed with. I know the sloth guy. Is probably gonna sleep, but like the kill thing, still like. I know he probably did it to get me to shut up, but I'm probably gonna still stay awake. Just in case for that, or if a cop decides to show up.
Okay.
I want my phone call.
I don't sleep.
That's true. All right. Neither of you sleep. You force yourself to stay awake, Spencer. I guess like you find a seat or something. Maybe a couple hours pass. Nate, What do you
Yes. Me?
do? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna relax, like just kind of keep an eye out. I don't have much else to do. I was sitting here for one purpose and one purpose alone, so I'm gonna hole up on the couch. You know, keep an eye out. Stay up for a while.
On the first floor still?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Another hour passes, and man, I guess Jackson isn't even here.
Correct.
We could call him.
Yeah, see where he is, because he's the only one that would see what's going to happen next.
You got a band concert.
What about Nora?
It's been 2 hours.
Nora's there.
Nora's
Like-
in another. Wait, hold on. Nora, did you go to your
Or-
apartment, or did you just or did you decide to stay with
Cop.
I'm where anyone
Yeah.
is. If he
Or Jesse could see it.
relax and hide away from the demon closet, then I'm there. But if Rob needs me, I'm with Rob.
Let's say Rob needs him. Needs Nora. That's what we're saying.
All right, so you're in the room with Rob, the PI.
Okay.
Everything's going good. Maybe you stepped out for a second or something to grab a glass of water to keep yourself awake, or coffee or whatever it is you drink, right?
Yes. I drink warm water.
Okay, some lukewarm water. When you walk back into the bedroom, can I get a perception check?
All right, first roll of the night, baby. Let me find.
Hey, don't worry, Chris. My luck will rub off on you. I got a 4.
That's absolutely horrible.
Perception 0, wisdom -1. Awesome.
Nice.
6 -1.
Oh, I forgot.
That's rough.
Trace.
I forgot. Perception is a wisdom stat.
It's a wisdom.
I finally have modifiers in wisdom.
Kawaii. Kawaii does.
Very beautiful.
All right, Jesse.
Yes.
This is like the third time you've tried this door in the span of like a minute. Every time something's looked different on the other side.
So I see through the door and it looks. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Different?
you open the door and you're in a whole other room. The room
So it's
you're
like-
in, the room you're in right now is a circle, and it's
This is the
filled
puzzle.
with a bunch of different doors that are all identical, but except for one of them, which just has a big lock on it.
Okay, so I've been trying all the non-locked doors, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
The room
It's-
you're looking into shows it's very dark. You've seen it a couple times before, where a little human child was sleeping in the bed,
Mhm.
except this time there is someone in a dark trench coat and a fedora sleeping. And there's what appears to be a human woman with a glass of water in her hands. She's looking away from you right now. It's been 10 minutes since you were shot in the shoulder,
mhm.
and you're just trying to get out of this situation right now.
Okay,
What in the goddamn?
so
Who
I'm
shot
going
you?
to find out.
Was me.
I'm going to stoically just be holding my shoulder and open up the door and close it into the room. And I'm going to walk over to whoever's closest who's sleeping and just try and get their attention and wake them up.
Okay, you know that. Does the thought cross your mind that these two could be assassins also, or do you think that it's safe?
I mean, they don't. What do I see? Like, are they
You see
just
a motherly figure?
Yeah, I see like a mom
Child.
sleeping, right?
It looks like the man in the trench coat set up a chair to watch the door that you're coming out of all night, except
a
he
lot.
got tired and fell asleep.
Okay, so I'm just going to like try and sneak my way out the door if they're like sitting there waiting for me. I thought it was just mom sleeping, so.
No. It looks like they're trying to stake out the door.
Okay. I'm
You
gonna
just
do
got
a.
lucky at a moment when they weren't looking at you.
Okay. I'm going to do a sneak check for the door. I guess. How do
/R. 2d6.
What's our
You're going to take a -1 to this stealth check due to your wounds.
what does it use? Charisma. Dex?
Stealth is.
stealth is dex?
Yeah. He's a fool.
I'm just gonna teleport to the
Spencer,
door.
don't fall asleep on us.
Oh no, I'm just looking at my phone.
Okay, so it's -1, right?
Yeah. And then minus another one. Or 2d6. Oh wow, still an 8 though. That's not bad.
All right, Chris, make a perception check.
I just did. Want me to do another one?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I didn't see it come through. Oof.
What if
Big
I'm like going so slow you like look, but you don't even see me there?
You're both moving at like the exact same speed, so like it doesn't like trigger his like reflexes.
Oh yeah.
Because that's
All right, Jesse, you make it past both of these people.
Okay, what do I?
You creep through the shadows of the room, unseen and unheard.
So I'm going
you
to
make it to the door.
Well, I'm going to peek through the door slowly and open it, trying not to creak it too much. What do I see like in the main hallway?
Most of the people have like gone to bed by now. There are a few people still like kind of shuffling through the hallways. Mostly people coming back from like a late night drinking binge or something like that. So they're just kind of like swaying, slumping against the walls, stuff like that. They mostly kind of seem absorbed in their own groups, kind of laughing to each other or something like that, or just kind of the loner walking by. There's no one out there that seems immediately suspicious to you.
Okay. Do I have any contacts on this planet or knowledge of any places where I could get medical attention?
You have absolutely no idea where you are.
I just can have monsters.
You don't even know what planet you're on.
You don't know even when you're on.
It's worth noting that when you were in the room of a bunch of doors, each one led to obviously an entirely different place.
Okay, so I'm going to just try and make my way to whatever main... Actually, I'm going to try... Is there an emergency access stairwell or something like that?
Yes.
Like, I'm going to try and make my way to the roof.
To the roof. You got it. All right. You shuffle your way out. Can I get another stealth check to open the front door without it, like, beeping or anything?
Yes.
wow, damn, Jesse is crushing his spell.
Alrighty. You make it.
Oh no, Dakota's been activated.
You shuffle on out. Chris,
Yo,
We're dead.
you finally kind of sip your water, sit down on the bed, and then you notice something's off about the room. The closet's open. You didn't open it, but
I forgot to shut the closet.
there it is. And beyond it, it's you can't see the coat hangers or anything. It's just a deep black abyss.
I set my glass of warm water off to my nightstand. I get up and I inspect it a little closer. Do I see anything within it? You're like a black void.
As you peer closer and closer, you can't make out any of the detail that you would expect to see from a closet, but as you lean closer and closer, you can start to see kind of like this faint sign of light, and as you squint and focus on it, it seems to get bigger and bigger until you almost see what looks like a room, but it's like you're looking at it through water. The room is white, and it appears circular with a lot of archways in it, but it's difficult to tell much more than that.
I call out first, see if anyone responds.
There is, or Jesse, maybe as you're exiting the room, you kind of hear a call from the bedroom. There is no response.
Well, there appears to be a strange extra-dimensional event occurring within the confines of my boudoir, so I'm going to go over next door and alert the neighbors.
And mob boss. Too.
Or, Chris, just to be clear, you let your neighbors stay in your apartment since you guys were going to stake out their apartment, right?
Correct.
So, yeah, I'm going to go to Martinez and Abby and calmly tell them, like, all right, I don't want to alarm anyone. My place might not be safe to stay in for the night. No, my apartment. I was in bed. And my apartment had the closet that had the extra mental thing, right?
No.
I think it's Martinez's.
No, that was theirs. That was Martinez's place.
Oh, you were at Martinez's place drinking water.
Oh,
Yeah.
We decided just to say that you stuck with Rob Moss.
The bad room with Bob Ross.
Because, yeah, you're in...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at least that's what I thought of that thing.
Well, I'm going to alert Bob Ross that there is an extra-dimensional event occurring within inside the confines of their boudoir.
Bob Ross seems to be in a coma.
Oh, no!
Not willing to interact with it, I go back into my room, retrieve my bolt-action rifle, walk into Martinez's bedroom, load it, and sit on the bed staring at the void.
Smart.
Well, he didn't have his men on.
You
Yeah.
stare intently at the void.
There's that.
I need you to make a mental effect save.
Mental effect save. 13.
Come on.
Hey, exactly.
Perfect.
Did you make it?
Yeah.
Excellent. You are unaffected by the abyss.
Oh, that's good.
Someone's in a coma.
All right, Jesse, you're trying to make your way to the roof, right?
Yep.
Are sloths good at climbing stairs?
At finding stairs?
At climbing stairs.
Probably not the best. If they're
There's like
human size.
30 stories to the roof.
Okay, well, can I see the roof? Like, can I see the very top, like, flight of stairs at the top?
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm going to just teleport to the top of the roof, then.
They have
Or
computers.
the top of the stairs.
Okay. You can teleport, what, 10 meters at a time?
I think it's 1 kilometer at a time. Because we're level 5.
A kilometer at a time is pretty good. All right, so you just, you bop your way to the top of the stairwell.
YouTube.
Ooh.
You are at the roof now, sir.
Nope.
The door to the roof is locked. Do you have any way to muscle past it, or what do you want to do?
Can I do a perception check to see if there's any hospitals or anything that would be of use or catches the eye from in the town nearby?
Oh, just on the roof?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception.
Wisdom. Jesus Christ, Jesse. Yeah.
And your perception
modifiers.
Peace. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, you're actually fucking loaded for this.
Yes. What do I see?
What does he see?
with your sloth eyes.
With your slow render distance.
Do I see anything?
There is, in fact, what appears to be a hospital, judging by the huge red cross on the top of the building. Only like a few blocks away. It's on the other side of the industrial district, so it shouldn't be too hard to get there. Flying there probably isn't going to be an option unless you can just fly. I didn't think you could, though.
No.
So... Yeah, oh, do you want to know what planet you're on?
Sure. Can I tell that from the something?
No.
Yeah, have you been to this planet before? Have you ever been to Aurora before?
What type of planet is Aurora?
It's very cosmopolitan. It has a pretty big underworld also. So the chances are pretty moderately high that you have been.
Probably moderate interaction, either through like connections or like just passing through. They probably haven't done any big innovations or anything. But...
Aurora's like the New York of the Starburst system, or
yeah,
of the Daria cluster.
So definitely.
Okay, cool. So you know that you're on Aurora. This is not the planet you were on 10 minutes ago. However, you were here within the last week.
So do I now know if I have any like connections or things that can help me out on this planet or this area?
Yeah. Do you have like what sort of contacts would you have? What would they be good at?
Well, I would probably just have like connections with my own guild in like the area. If it's a very like you said, it's a very industrial place, so it'd probably just be trade or something like that. Like probably just like a little merchant, like not like a shop, but like a little. What's the word for like when it's like a country has their own little like area? It's like embassies or something like that. Like probably some kind of little area or something. Not a lot. But.
Yeah, you probably have like a I guess an embassy for the Fulleth House somewhere on this planet.
Okay.
You're not sure which hemisphere you're in.
That's fair enough.
So it could be on the other side of the planet, but you like there may be other connections here, and as soon as you get a compad or something that's acclimated to the status space, then you might be able to start tapping into some of that.
So I'm going to try, now that I somewhat know what planet I'm on at least, I'm going to try and make my way down to the actual lobby of the hotel to try and get like information or something. Or go to the front desk at least.
Okay. You make your way down the stairs. Nate.
Yeah, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Where are you right now?
Still kind of sitting on the first floor, keeping an eye, kind of. That's suspicious. Either like I'm just kind of keeping an eye out both down the hall and then like at the lobby if I can, or at least alternating between them.
Okay. A few minutes pass, and you notice just a little bit of commotion by the stairs as a couple junkies kind of move away from the door as someone exits wearing this like dark kind of hooded poncho. The subject in the poncho appears rather short. Or Jesse, are Slotharians tall or short?
Pretty short. Not like
pretty short.
Slotharians aren't like complete like uber midget size, but
They're stocky.
Yeah, next to a normal person, they're like almost like kind of dwarf size. They're
Like-
more stocky
like
and
4
smaller.
Yeah, like
like
4.5.
4 to 5 feet max. Like a
Yeah.
5 foot
That's also
Slotharian
very
would be like a
nice.
6 foot dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mike,
this guy's about like 4, maybe like he's not any taller than 5 feet, definitely. Kind of on the shorter side.
Yeah, sorry. Probably like 4 or 8, something like that.
Okay.
He kind of
Almost.
looks around the room. Give me a perception check if you want to look at him closer.
Me. Yes, it is, I guess. Let me just... Second to 0. Yes, I do. 3d6. I got a 9.
That's pretty good. It's your
You see-
target, the Slotharian.
Ah,
So do
so
I?
I see.
Where is he looking at me from? Like, do I
Just
see?
down the hall. Like I'm sitting on like a bench. Or whatever.
You're sitting on a bench with a gun, right?
You can't see it. I'm wearing like kind of heavier clothes.
Okay. So you're not openly arming your weapon, but you are
No.
like sitting on a
I
bench.
just like kind of look at you. I'm like, once I notice that that's my target, I'm gonna like not look at him.
Newspapers.
Like I'm not gonna stare at him.
Okay. Okay. Is it your? Are you still doing something?
Like I mean, once I see you like leave out the front door, I'm gonna follow. Or like leave from my field of view.
Okay.
We need to have a chat.
Okay. So I'm just heading towards the lobby to try and find see if they have like a med kit like behind the desk or like a person who I can like get information about like where we are, where I am. So I have no clue where I am.
There is a security protocol robot working what is essentially the front desk here. He just kind of it greets you with a cold metallic voice. Greetings. Are you a registered resident here at Telestar?
That would depend. Where is this Telestar you speak of?
Are you asking for directions to this location that you are already at?
Dumbass.
Yes.
Wyatt roast 1.
It gives you the street address for the location. You don't have a comm pad on you, so. Oh yes, Taylor, I did. I started it. It's rolling.
Okay, cool. Wyatt, I also sent you something you need to look at,
Oh, so you did.
preferably.
Oh,
You can. I mean,
I meant to tell you this earlier. Yeah.
Oh, am I not supposed to know?
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't know. Do you perhaps have any medical supplies I could use? He kind of like holds his shoulder a little bit. It's obvious he's gotten shot.
May I offer you a Band-Aid? We also have various toiletries in our Left Behind section, and it displays like soap and shampoo and stuff like
No bandages.
toothbrushes. They have like some gauze, some self-adhesive gauze.
Could I take that and then at least try to wrap up the wound for now?
Yes, you may.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Okay. You kind of part the poncho near where your wound is after sitting down and start bandaging it up, and you try to pull it as tight as you can to keep the pressure on it. The self-adhesive gauze also compresses a little bit more just as it tightens around you. At least now your innards won't spill out, so that's good.
Innards that come from his shoulder.
That's a good point, Wyatt. Do sloths have like vital organs?
I
in
mean,
their shoulder?
yeah, I'm like Keanu Reeves. I just have my heart in my right shoulder.
No, my right shoulder.
He would,
No.
Slotharians just wear their heart on their sleeves.
I mean, I do have.
You
Is-
have
innards in your shoulder. Whatever area is coming out, I don't want my innards coming out. Yeah, that's the way else. So, up close to sloppy looking man. Yes, of course. Cool. Does this have to see in operation?
yeah, you probably do. You probably notice after a few seconds.
You okay there, stranger?
I'm doing all right. Do you perhaps know where the nearest hospital is?
Well, yeah, it's just a couple blocks. You go up the front, go down the road to the left. just down there. Do you need help?
I think I'll be quite fine on my own. Thank you, though.
So Saul, I think that's your name, right? Now, before you do anything, I want to give a chance to talk this out.
You just have like a slow turn of the head and a deadpan, like stoic sloth face is just looking at you.
I'm a bounty hunter. You're wanted, right? So, you have 3,000 credits, yeah? I think that's what it says. And I'd like to at least give you the chance to buy me out of my contract before I shoot you. Or find some way to at least falsify it, if you understand what I'm saying. You know, if you can do without a finger or something, you know, take that and you still live your day maybe without a finger. But we both get what we want. You staying alive, I get my credits.
I'm afraid, friend, that I do not know where I am, and
I can tell you that. It'd be
Well-
a professional courtesy, at least.
if you allow me to get to my connections with the Fulleth Guild on this planet, then perhaps you could be accommodated for not following the hit. I can only assume that the Antillith Guild gave it to you.
Oh yes, they were quite insistent they get you. What? I don't even know what you did, but money's money.
Well, might I pose the question then, are you sure that they will pay you?
Oh, I mean, there's no way to say that they will, but I have no reason to don't either. I mean,
Well,
for time working for them and so forth, I just have a habit of at least offering people a way out. Out of respect.
I kind of like a large sloth claw kind of like strokes my bearded chin a little bit. Well, I suppose in my predicament, it wouldn't be unwise to try and have an engagement with you.
I appreciate you are a man of learning and knowledge, and you don't try to do dumb things to get out of these scenarios. I mean, I can help you get to where you need to go. It's just you can promise to pay me at least 3,000. You'll effectively have my services. And you know, if you perish along the way, I guess I still get paid. But I will do my darndest to get you to your destination.
Forgive me if I'm not so trusting of one so easily to release his own allegiances.
Money's money. You know, the faster the better, usually.
Well, seeing how as I am in need of getting back to the enclave of the Fulleth clan on this planet, we'll see what we can do.
Sure. You know, well, generally where that might be. You said you didn't know where you were.
I know nothing about this planet.
Well, we're on a lovely, lovely place called Aurora.
Are you like openly catgirl right now?
He's covertly catcall right.
Concealed
I mean,
carry.
I'm not like trying to hide anything to you.
Can I do a perception check to see if he has weapons on him?
No, they do.
You said you have a trench coat with your rifle or whatever under it?
I have a pistol.
Are you just openly like?
No, it's I'm not like threatening you with it. It's covered.
But do I see that you have it?
I mean, like maybe when I move sometimes, sure. But I'm not like trying to make like keeping my hand.
She's not making like threatening stuff, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to be very reasonable with this sloth.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I think I'm doing that.
You're being very Jeff Goldblum.
well, it looks like you are going to the correct side then. If you could somehow find a way for me to treat this wound more so I'm not permanently scarred, or contact the Fulleth Guild, that would be greatly appreciated.
Well, you know their number? I have a comlink. Would be the easiest way.
I'm assuming I know the like jingle for like 877 Sloth Now, Wyatt.
Okay.
What?
I'm assuming I know like the basic contact code for like, and if I know the planet, I can probably get the contact, like call the Fulleth Guild wherever.
Oh
on this
yeah,
planet.
you probably have. Well, If you say that you've memorized the fullest contact code, then yeah, I'd say it's fair.
Yeah. Okay, so can I use a holophone at the desk and call them or something?
Or my comlink, perhaps.
You can use the cat girl's comlink.
Offer it to you. Am I able to look through his contacts for contacts?
No.
You know, like the emergency call. On
Oh, it's emergency
it's
call.
the emergency call. You're not in the phone.
911, I'm a cat girl.
There's a cat girl. Wee woo.
She's just standing there. Okay, so I'm gonna try and call. I'm gonna try and call the local Fulith Guild embassy and see if anyone's there or if it's operational. What the dealio is.
All right.
I'm sorry, you're on hold.
But the whole time I'm aware of the cat girl's presence.
Yeah, I make no efforts to flash my gun or anything. I'm just kind of standing there patiently. I mean, money without spending bullets is pretty nice.
All right.
Have you always been a gun for hire?
Well, not really, but I guess recently I have. You've always been shot in the shoulder?
On my lucky
Would you be
days,
surprised if I said this? Just constant.
I admire your ingenuity, though. One who acts brazenly without thinking is unwise. One who thinks about things and does not act is foolish. But if you can be intelligent about your actions and do the smartest goal, you are wise.
I guess. I mean, I'm just on a time crunch. So I'm trying to get through these contracts quickly, or at least get the money that I would get from those contracts. So time of the essence, quite literally.
I cannot argue with that. Time is always very valuable. You will be compensated.
God, I hope.
So I probably am going through some phone canned auto operator response, trying to get hold of these people. If anyone else wants to try anything,
Why does this phone call go through?
Yeah, it goes through.
Okay,
So,
so
on the other end, whoever picks up probably gives the name of the cover organization for the Killeth House or whatever it's posing as, because it's essentially a crime guild, right?
Not as much as the Intellith one, but they do. It's more mercantile, essentially.
it's a lot more legal.
The Slotharian Empire is pretty much imagine a merchant republic, but
They all do
grand
different
scheme of
things.
So they all
Right.
the Intelliths are the
More like feudalism.
yeah, the Intelliths are the big baddies who are pretty much the Hutts, and they are the bullies of the entire family, you could say, I guess.
Okay, so whoever picks up is probably welcome to hello, this is the Killeth Mercantile and Trading Corporation. How may we assist you today?
Hello, this is Saladin Hadfulith, lead herald and soon-to-be mogul of the Foolith Guild. I have somehow found myself on this planet, and I need immediate help. I'm wounded, and there is a situation.
Right, and I'm the King of Aurora. I'm sorry, but we don't accept prank calls here.
Do you have an ID?
Is there
You have to have a guild ID.
is there a kind of
You have a signet
telecom?
ring?
Can I telecom my e-dog tags that show that I'm the person? So I say I am. Is it?
Yeah,
So-
sure. You probably have a code phrase or something that says I am a big important person.
Yeah.
Yes, I am rich.
I am person.
Epsilon Delta Sloth.
That's not what S stands
I
for.
okay, so I do
Soul.
the frat handshake over the phone.
Also,
Okay. He's like, oh,
Polish Chief Mr.
Sullivan, or Saul. Right away. How may I be of service to you, sir?
Do not worry about it. You're just doing your job. If we could have transportation from the Queen Star Hotel?
The Telstar.
The Telstar Hotel to the embassy, and if you could have medical attention ready, or perhaps whatever assets we're able to have liquidated in funds on arrival would be greatly appreciated.
You want us to liquidate the assets? Is this that serious?
I guess I should have specified. How much did you say?
I said 3,000, but there's always like it'd be nice if you do a little extra.
I'll take your money.
But 3,000 is all I request. If that was your plan.
All right. So I'm going to use my secret code voice and say a Slotharian part of our guild's catchphrase. So I'm basically saying, yes, liquidate 3,000 worth of the assets. We have a special guest who needs it, or like something along the lines of that, which is actually me saying, hey, like, bad dude coming, don't actually give him money.
Gotcha. In code they say something back that's like, that's just essentially, very well, we will comply. Do not worry, help is on the way.
I like that this is all over 3,000 credits, which is probably like not even a drop in the water for you guys. You guys are like trillions of credits. It's like 3,000. I dropped that the other day.
I mean, you're also an assassin from like the other rival like syndicate.
Yeah,
so
but I at least told you.
I mean,
I'm not the bad guy.
You're just poor bad guy.
And for whoever paid me, but yes, temporarily.
all right. So we wait for the car ride.
All right, it's not too long of a wait, and it's actually an airspeeder that shows up to pick you guys up. Really nice, kind of sleek 6-seater. Sets down, gull wing doors open up. You guys kind of pile in. It seems as though it's, or rather, it sets down. Yeah, and you guys walk in, pretty nice hospitality, really nice upholstery, faux leather and everything, with kind of like HUD rim lights that can change color and everything. The one driving it kind of like, Jesse gives you, like, shoots you a look really quick that's like, don't worry, like, everything's under control.
It takes like 30 seconds because he's like, No. What?
And then you guys are off towards the embassy. The ride's only like 5 minutes since you guys can fly, since you have that airspace access. You set down on the landing pad on the roof. As the door opens, you can get out. Nate, make a perception check.
You guys have
Perception. I can roll.
Wait, can I do a? Are we sitting next to each other in the said car?
Yeah.
I know it's Jack.
What would it be to like a? Is there like a pickpocket skill, or is that just sneak or skullduggery, or what? Is
That's
it something?
skullduggery.
Okay. What is that under?
I think it's based off Dex.
Skull.
Is skullduggery based off Dex, Wyatt?
Yeah.
It's not in the main thing here. Oh, crap.
It might just be like.
Okay, never mind. So Nate, Catgirl doesn't notice anything. So we
Yeah,
get
I don't anyway, so.
I outboard on the roof, and I'm guessing there's someone there to meet us or something.
Yeah, there's no skullduggery. There's a tactics.
No, not tactics. I guess you can use stealth.
I don't want to do
You know
anything
what he
yet.
said.
Okay.
So, is there someone who meets us on the roof or something?
There are multiple peoples that meet you on the roof. There's like surrounding the landing pad are all these is essentially like this these troops of this highly trained triple threat response team
Mm-hmm.
that you guys have hired just as private security.
Like,
they greet you, Jesse. They let you like come on out and let you pass and everything, but as soon as you're out of the way, they draw weapons on Nate, on Leona.
Sweet.
So I step out of the car.
Yeah,
Notice-
so you step out of the car, and it's suddenly just like guns aim at you.
Okay, so I kind of
I feel like there's
talk
not a
from
lot of trust in
behind the wall of PMCs.
Mhm.
I'm sorry I had to do this, my friend, but I know how you could assume likewise. It's hard to be trusting of assassin types, especially hired guns of the Fulleth or Antillith Guild.
I suppose. I don't really know anything about them, but they offer good pay, I suppose.
I want to believe you, but I hope you understand my predicament when I cannot. I do not want any harm to come of you because you've not done anything yet, but I cannot allow you to follow me or hence continue this. So drop your weapon and negate the contract, and perhaps we can resolve things amicably with as least resistance as possible.
I mean, I'd like to keep my gun. Even if I were to draw it, I would be dead before, well, I could shoot you. But I could revoke my contract. That's not something completely out of the way, considering 20 plus armed guards are surrounding me. I don't think that's unreasonable.
All right, let's see it then.
Why, do I have like an actual contract, or is it like, how do I...
Ooh, can I broker a deal with him?
Yeah, you totally can broker a deal with him. And yeah, you have a copy of an electronic contract, probably like on the equivalent of like a little SD card.
I'm gonna pull up a little like card thing and give it to you for your codex or whatever, for like a little electronic like terms and services agreement contract.
Kind of like scroll through it.
I apologize for the formalities, but I assume you can know how, with someone with bounties on my tail, such as me, I can have to be a little, have some precaution with my actions.
Fair. I assume that's why you have...
Signing this agreement will negate all contracts or bounties with the Antillith Guild, and will hence forfeit all of your assets if you do take on a contract with the Antillith Guild, and will notify all local authorities of any planets on your location, and if you have done any deeds to wrong them in their jurisdiction, etc., etc.
This is a very thorough contract.
What do I get out of this besides my life? Exactly. Well, not even that.
Well, if you work for the full guild and me, you could, in fact, reap the bounty that you originally were yearning for and more. Although it is not all up front like you would have liked, you will get.
Is there like a signing bonus or something?
You can. How much? Okay. You can get your 3,000 now, and then you will get your next payment if I get off of this world safe. And then we can further do sub-clauses and further bureaucratic agreements and such from then on.
One of your assistants, Jesse, he comes up to you and kind of like whispers in your ear. He says, like, one of the Fulleth assassins was actually captured by the local authorities. If you need a bounty, or if this bounty hunter needs a mark to go after, that would be an easy one.
Good news, my feline assassin friend. I've just been informed that we do indeed have one of the Antillith's own assassins, apparently after me or something, in custody by the local officials. If you want this to be your first bounty, you can get paid likewise.
How much for that bounty?
3,000?
On top of the 3,000 I would get from signing this, right?
If you can confirm he's dead, then we might have a deal. And I still get off of this planet safely.
How much for that part? I like to have these terms settled in stone, of course.
3,000 for signing.
3,000 for signing.
3,000 once you have done the work of taking out the Antilles assassin.
Mm-hmm.
If I am harmed,
it will void the contract, and I'll be hunted down and murdered.
Correct. Correct.
And perchance, if I say no, am I going to be shot up here on the roof, or what's the plan there?
Not shot, but I might have to detain you until I am no longer in harm's way.
Fair. It's not the most unreasonable thing I've ever heard.
But I can't say it would be a wise decision for me to let an assassin after me that I have wronged out.
Well, I mean, you gave me my fair chance. I wouldn't come back after you. You've already voided the contract. They probably hate me now anyways. So, well, as long as I don't have to sell my soul to you or anything. I don't know if that's something that you Slotharians do. But
as long as you read it.
I am reading it. I'm going through like the imaginary motions of reading it on a down.
Oh, imaginary? You're pretending to read it?
Because I can't read.
You see, you don't reach an end to the terms and conditions if you're the slight.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, is there like a simplified version that tells me if I'm selling my soul or something? Or can I take you on your word that you're not buying my soul?
Mm-hmm. As lead herald of the Fulleth clan, I'm good on my word. If you have any gripes or any grievances,
complaint department.
You can come see the embassy here, or if I'm still on planet, arrange a meeting with me.
Hey, Jackson.
Hello.
Hi, Jackson.
Hey!
You know, I don't see loss of profit here, so I don't see why I wouldn't sign. Do I need to use my real name, or do I need to, like...
You can use whatever alias
fuck you
that you most desire.
Some weeb shit.
Nice.
I sign with Kathy.
Okay. So, after this initial job's done, we can rework the contract and see how things go from there.
Excellent.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. If you need anything, we should head out soon to try and take out the assassin.
You're coming with?
I would like to see that he does not make it off of this world.
Fair. You should probably get your shoulder checked out first, though. Oh, and I broke my collarbone earlier. I got hit by a car or a tram. I don't know if that technically voids the contract, but I thought I should mention after I signed. It's not a big issue. I can still shoot.
I would prefer if you did not arouse suspicion from the local authorities.
Trust me, I tried not to.
Let's see if we can get some medical attention for both of us. Are they?
Do I see like a 3,000 credit increase in my wallet or something, Wyatt? Like on the electronic wallet?
You see 3.
I got good. You have a literal wallet that whenever like money is deposited to your account, it increases its weight.
I'm a fan of that. That's fantastic.
That'd be a lot of money and a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Can you transfer it back to?
Yeah, can I transfer it into like a holding account?
Yes.
So do I see a 3,000 increase via my wallet that I send to my holding account?
Nice.
You just feed weight and then it releases.
Yeah. Like I'm just saying, like, my pants is completely off. Shit.
$3,000.
Yeah, exactly. Like a lot of like depending on like precious metals and stuff.
All right, I'm going to the bathroom. Get healed. And
Do I get my 3,000?
I mean, I'm assuming they pay.
All right, well, I'm adding 3,000 because Jesse said so.
All right, Jesse and Nate go receive some medical attention. Meanwhile, Nora and Bob Ross or Rob Moss.
No.
Nora and Rob Moss. Rob Moss finally wakes up. Ah! He's been asleep on the job. Nora's been trying to wake him up.
Oh.
I guess.
How long?
Nora, it's been like 15, 20 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more, since you noticed that the door was open. So give him a sit rep.
So, Mr. Moss, sir?
Yes, Nora?
Hi, yes. I was just sitting on the bed, relaxing, drinking some warm water, when I noticed that through the closet door, another of the events began. I didn't know what to do. As you can see, I retrieved my bolt-action rifle just in case. It would appear it's some type of ovular portal, or I don't know. You're the expert on these things. What do you think about it?
Is it still there, Wyatt?
The
Like,
door
what's the
is
room like
open,
right now?
and it appears to be a black abyss.
All right, I want to put up my. First things first is I want to like get up and I want to put on my glasses, and I want to just like analyze like any known like what could this be? Is it any known substance or like material, anything like that?
Do you go up and look at it like very closely?
Far enough away to where I think if it had an arm, it would be out of reach.
Okay. You peer into the darkness and you squint at it and stuff, and you think that beyond the veil or whatever is here in the doorway, that there's it's almost like you can see some sort of white room through water on the other side. It's like you're looking through a gateway. There's some sort of parallax in there that that hints at the closet being a lot deeper than you remember it being.
Okay. I'm going to pull up my stun baton, not like fire it up or anything like that.
Right.
But I'm going to pull it up and extend it.
Okay.
I'm going to tell Nora like, stay back. I don't know what this thing is, but let's find out. Damn it! And I'm going to like, kind of like start poking the veil with my stun baton, just to see what happens. See if it like goes through.
It goes through.
No issue.
No issue.
Like when I pull my baton back out and like analyze it, is it normal?
Yeah, it's completely normal. When it crosses the threshold of darkness, it feels like you're putting it through water, but when you pull it out, there's nothing on it.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna just reach through, like do the same thing with my arm.
Okay.
Because this didn't go poorly the last time we did this.
I'm a private eye.
It feels cool, climate controlled, I guess. But
Okay.
if you pull your arm out, there's nothing on your arm, and your arm feels fine.
Okay, I'll look back at the other side and just be like, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna step through.
All right.
I can't see this going wrong at all.
You wade through kind of this murky, kind of dark. It feels like you're walking through kind of zero gravity for a second, and then you arrive in a room. This room is completely circular, filled with doors, except for one of them. One of them is locked.
Okay, so it's completely circular room with a door with multiple doors.
Yes, all the doors are completely identical.
But one of them is like shows a lock.
Yes.
Okay. I still have my goggles on, so like, am I picking up anything like footsteps around here? Any kind of like to rest? Like, does it look like this is a often traveled area, or more signs of that creature that was like scratching or whatever?
There is, yes. Okay, so from one door, there's a faint trail of blood that kind of goes around the room. It's fading very rapidly, though. It's almost like you can watch it decompose before your eyes, but it's not really decomposing into anything. It's just kind of fading out of existence. But based on that, you're able to tell where it is, like where it began and where it ended, because it's sort of a trail of fading away. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Due to that, you can't tell where it began, at what door it came in, but it went up to a few different doors before arriving at the one that you just came through. That's where it's freshest.
Okay, so I want to go through. Or I want to go to one of the other doors it stopped at and just see if I can open it.
Okay. You walk up to the door. As soon as you do, the door that you came in closes shut as you open the other door.
Okay.
Through this door, let's see here.
Yeah, get on me and jam.
Someone's so dead.
Hell yeah.
It's okay. If this guy dies, I can just play Fischler.
Why?
Don't kill him. Don't kill him, please.
I should tie a rope to you before you.
Hey,
How many ropes?
Unbreaked AI. You want to team up with Fischler?
I'm like, I don't
Depends.
want to reveal my
Be the Himmler to my Hitler.
like liquidness.
We're about to do like Deadpool 2 in prison.
Through this door, you can see what appears to be like a garage. In this, like, this garage is like it's pretty messy. There's a bunch of like automobile components strewn around. Some big like electronic motors and batteries and stuff like that. There are two people working on what looks essentially like a large or like a medium-sized hippie van, kind of like a delivery van in a sense. It's,
What is it? What like tech level does it look like?
it's definitely tech level 3.
And what's the planet that we're on? Tech level generally 4.
Yeah.
Like
It's
what would this van be a
Aurora
common
is
site?
tech level like 3 to 4.
So this wouldn't be an uncommon sight on Aurora.
It could be, but on Aurora it's night. Here it's like late evening.
Okay. Without stepping through or anything, is it the same kind of veil thing?
Yeah, as far as you can tell.
Okay. Without stepping through, I just want to call out like, "Hello, can you hear me?"
One of the guys who's like affixing a hubcap or something like that. He turns. He has long kind of like surfer hair, and he has cyber arms and as far as you can tell, cyber legs too.
Oh, okay.
He turns and says like, "What? Who's there?"
Don't mind me. Can you just like tell me where I am?
Never used it though.
Shit. Who said that?
I'm over in the. What am I in? Just like a closet.
You assume you're in a closet. You don't know what you're in.
Okay, fair enough.
Donkey, you playing tricks on me again? Man, stop this.
I'm gonna poke like a hand through and kind of like wave like over here. Just where am I? And I'll be on my way. And then I like pull my hand back, obviously, so it's not just sticking out.
What the hell are you doing in the closet? Wait.
That's what I'm trying to figure out too. Listen, I'm Randy Moss, Private Eye. I came through some other kid's closet, and now
Private Moss.
did I say Randy Moss?
You said Randy Moss.
Rob Moss, private investigator. I came through another kid's closet, and so if you could just tell me where I am, I need to continue my investigation. That'd be great.
Guys, there's something really weird over here.
If you just answer my question, I'll leave you alone, please.
Call a Ghostbusters.
Oh my God, I'm
What
a
was the
ghost. If
question
you don't
again?
tell me, I'm a ghost. If you don't tell me what you want, I'm gonna haunt you for the rest of your days. Where are we?
Jesus Christ, dude! What did I do to deserve haunting?
Where are we?
We're God, man, you're in.
What planet is this?
You're on.
Hang on. I have to remember what planet.
So
We are on Aurora currently.
He's talking about the.
Yeah,
okay.
I know. I'm just saying, like, so he doesn't accidentally say Aurora.
I know, yeah. I know that you guys are currently on Aurora. Fuck, why can't I remember the name of the planet? It's been too long. Why won't Google Drive load?
feel so bad. I think it's time we reconsider.
Baby, I think it's time to reconsider.
I feel so bad.
I feel so funny. Hey, Jackson, you know what my favorite kind of bird is?
What?
A peregrine falcon.
Falcons are pretty epic.
They are. This one dives at like 200 miles per hour.
Crazy.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. How do birds?
I remember I used to say that word.
Halo did.
It's cool.
Not peregrine. It's close enough. Bird.
Nate, you want that to be your legacy item in Halo?
Dude, like an animatronic rocket powered bird. Here!
Load.
Chris Francine's favorite.
Liquidate all the assets. We need it.
Chris, it's a bird.
A smart word.
A brilliant bird. He's not just a normal parrot.
They like release the peregrine falcons and then extract their brains and put them in their missiles.
Why I do want to know,
And the
is
guy,
that like the doors, whatever the blood spiders like came to and from? I want to like have marked down via my virtual interface, like which ones they would be in relative, like perspective to where I am and where the locked door is.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Awesome.
So even if it like that blood stuff fades away, I still like know what's up.
Man, Google Drive is taking its sweet ass time.
It took me a while today too.
Dakota doesn't seem to understand the object purpose of
Yeah.
the power cable.
Yeah, I forgot. Normally, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah.
Chris, if you touch me one more time,
I didn't touch it.
I will annihilate you.
Fight, 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 fight. Alright.
You should see some
I love you.
explode into the walls. Like,
Love this dog more than life itself.
Yeah, of course.
I love you
Oh shit.
more than
Hey,
I
Wyatt.
Okay.
You
Okay.
got it?
Yeah.
How much health did I recover from medical treatment?
What?
How much health did I recover because my collarbone was broken and I got medical treatment?
Oh. You regain 5 wounds, and your collar is like stapled essentially, so it'll start to heal back together. But it'll take a little bit of time. Preventative bone therapy is very expensive.
And I can't afford it.
That's right. All right. Anyway, this dude who's working on the hippie man, finally responds to you. You're on Mirador Prime.
Mirador Prime.
Yeah, just like
Gotcha. Okay. And one last question, and then I promise I won't haunt you. What's the current start date?
he gives you the current start date.
It's the same day. Okay.
Yeah.
Mirador Prime. Okay. I'm gonna be like, okay, thank you for your time, and I'm gonna walk back into my thing.
Yeah,
And then I'm gonna-
sure, Ghost. Man.
And then I'm gonna go back to the door where I had come from,
I gotta
where
go sleep.
Nora should be.
I got concentration on.
Why are we here? Just a summer.
Does the door open?
Cold water.
Which door?
The one back to like where Chris is,
No.
where I came from. It does not open.
Well, you can open it.
That's what I mean. Can I open it?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Does the other one close?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I tie my shoes? No.
I'm gonna like look around.
As you
Okay.
walk over, hang on, Jackson.
Yeah.
As you walk over to the door that's locked, kind of the one at the north end of the room, or I guess it's just can be commonly referred to as the North End. You hear a large like bolt unlatch and like it echoes through the whole chamber.
What?
And that door starts to swing open. You hear kind of this hiss and this like industrial kind of as like a pressure releases or something, and you also hear the cocking of high velocity rifles and the marching of boots.
Okay, so the door in front of me, like to get back to where I was, also open, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like call to Nora and be like, "Hey, Nora,
Do I
you still there?"
Let me be clear. You have literal seconds until probably troops spill in to this room.
I'm going to leave the room. I'd be like, "Hey, Nora, let's get out of this room too." I'm gonna close like that closet door.
Okay.
I'd be like, "Hey, let's get out of this door. Let's get out of this room."
Over the rifle and walk out of the room.
No real reason, just it's a little stuffy in here, don't
Nora,
you think?
It's been 3 hours since he went in there.
Cool.
Do not comment on it.
You don't say anything?
No.
Okay.
Unless
does my head, my like glasses thing adjusts to like the time as I walk in and out?
Yeah, but it's like
I probably don't
so
notice.
subtle you don't notice unless you wish to make a perception check.
Nah, that's cool.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go. Go towards the front door. Okay. Just stay there for me. Just do me this solid. Okay.
Okay. I'll be at the front door.
I'm going to put away my stun baton and I'm gonna like unholster my pistol, but leave it like down by my side. And I'm just gonna kind of be like stocked up just outside of, like the bedroom door. We're like listening to see if the closet door opens.
Okay. You hear you listen, very carefully. You hear what you think is the closet door opening. You can almost feel through the floorboards heavy boots falling on, like, kind of muffled on the carpet as some people walk slowly around in there, but after a moment they leave as quickly as they came. Footsteps return and vanish into the abyss.
Okay. I would like slowly peek around the corner and just take like a quick glimpse. Do I see anybody in there still?
No, there's no one in there, and the closet is closed.
Closed?
Yeah.
Okay. I will wait like another minute just to be sure. And then I'm gonna go and use my glasses and start analyzing like the footsteps and anything else that might have been left behind, like what's on their shoes, like the bottom of their shoes, what did their footprints leave, that kind of stuff.
A couple of them, it appears, walked through the blood. That was in the room, that was in the circle room.
Okay.
You're able to use that to get a good kind of footprint of their boots.
Okay.
You can.
I'm gonna like put that in a folder.
Yeah, you can save that data. Based on how deep the impression was made in the carpet, you can also get that they were wearing like almost 100 pounds of
like
gear
full
or armor or something like that. So they're obviously a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do I notice anything else interesting about either the footsteps or anything left behind? Does anything else pop up?
No, not really.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the closet. I'm gonna slowly open, like, crack the door. Inside, is it the normal closet?
It's a normal closet.
Okay. I'm gonna close the door again. I'm gonna like holster my gun. I'm gonna call Nora back.
Nora comes back in.
Okay. Okay. Well, in those 5 minutes I was gone, there's definitely something crazy about this closet. And I'm like pulling my flask, like take another swing.
I think you're confused there, mister.
How so?
I believe you said that you were gone for 5 minutes.
Yeah. I walked in, went to another door, and then walked back out.
I think a little off.
Say that again, please.
I think your watch may be a little off, mister.
I mean, I wasn't necessarily looking at the time, but it could have been more than 5, maybe 10 minutes.
Well, I was kind of bored, so all I did was check my phone, and you were gone for 3 hours, and I didn't have a way to call you, and I already drank my glass of warm water for the night, and I didn't want to worry Miss Martinez, because if I tell her what things are happening in her demon closet, that's just going to be more problems for me, and I really don't want to worry Abby. So yeah, you were gone for about 180 minutes.
Okay. That's really freaky. Gonna take another swig. Like, all right.
If you check your clock,
Uh-huh.
yeah, you can do the math in your head. It has been like 3 hours.
Okay. So it's like 4 a.m. I'm gonna be like, all right. Well, this is very valuable knowledge that I discovered this investigation tonight. I think it would be best if you if we were to leave this apartment alone for now. If it's not too much to ask, can the Martinez's stay at your place for another couple days?
Sorry?
Can the Martinez's stay at your place for a couple of days?
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to have them. I'll get out the cot.
Oh, thank you so much. I think for the rest of the night things are going to be quiet, so I can take it from here. You should probably get some sleep.
You should probably get some sleep.
Good idea.
And after he does that, I still have like my glasses on, so I'm gonna like type out like a couple notes of just what happened, like my encounter, and then I'm going to.
You
at
also
the bottom,
notice a note from Taylor or from Art.
Yeah.
What did that note say, Art?
It is in the text chat, exactly as I sent it. At a Slotharian in a holding cell. Appears quite familiar to Martinez's video. Says he's an assassin for hire in the Antlers. Look them up and be safe.
Who was this?
Art sent that to you.
Okay, a Slotharian. Okay.
Yeah. Met a Slotharian in a holding cell. Appears quite familiar to Martinez's video. Says he's an assassin for hire from the Antlers. Look them up when you can and be safe.
Okay. I'm going to write back. I'm going to attach the notes I've got from today and any other like the data for her to analyze. I'm going to attach a note and be like, this closet is really fucked up, and I'm really, really, really confused. Also, armed guards.
Extra.
I'm gonna say, where are you now? Still with the Slotharian? Question mark. Said.
Taylor or Art, you don't have your comlink.
I don't.
Comlink's on fire.
You're a robot.
Isn't it like built into her? She's a robot.
She's a robot.
It's built into me.
Oh, that's right.
You're the one who let me be an unbreaked AI.
Just let me tell you about it.
And I'm okay with that. I just need you to remind me of these things.
The unbreaked AI has nothing to do with the comlink in you.
Anyway,
That's true. You can be an unbreaked AI and still be separate from a comlink system. But if you have a comlink system built into you,
I have a comlink system built into me.
okay.
Other stupid things.
Yes. Our exponential closet full of armed guards? Question mark. That goes into my notes.
What do you say?
I'm adding to my notes, so I get them back.
Yeah, you get. I sent you like all the data from like my goggles, so you see me like walking into the room and whatever else I would have seen, assuming it transmits correctly. What I saw is like actually happened. Then yeah.
I'm probably even gonna message back.
And I also said like, where are you?
In a holding cell with the truck driver from earlier.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah, Taylor's are.
You did what now? You were just there to give a report, and now you're being detained. Is this by the authorities?
This is by the authorities, yes. I saw things. I picked up traces of negligence among the police force and
was arrested.
am currently being detained in order to give a statement regarding the offering of favors in return for leniency.
Oh, okay.
This gets through. I before you even get to respond, Matt, I'm double texting you at this point. If
Sure.
this gets through, the truck driver's interested in becoming a client of yours.
Well, okay. What time do you think they're going to release you?
Tomorrow?
Like, okay, I'll be by the station, and I'll signed Rob Boss.
I wanna sort of rouse. That's gonna give it to you, Xandra.
That's a good mnemonic.
Oh, hey, Spencer.
Speak of the devil.
I was gonna give it to you.
So I think Xandra dozed off while we were waiting in the cell in the last.
No, I've been up this entire time. I've been just out of frame.
Relax.
Resting. Xandra's been resting her eyes.
Well, I mean, the thing is, my character knows none of this other stuff is going on. So
Giving you shit. Chill.
I am chill. You need to calm down.
Everybody.
I'm not mad.
You're mad.
So,
Everybody needs
Xandra.
to chill, dude.
My boss, Mr. Moss, has
Boss the boss.
Boss Moss.
Boss Moss has agreed to pick us up from the station tomorrow morning, barring we get out well in time, barring neither of us get arrested. Which we shouldn't. We really shouldn't. We've done nothing wrong. So unless
Yeah, I know we've both been kind of screwed over here.
But if you're still interested, my boss is more than happy to work with you on your own private affairs.
Yes, I'm definitely interested.
Great. We generally charge a 25 credit upfront fee for taking on the assignment, and then
Yeah, you'll want to hear the assignment before you start listing a price to me.
go on.
I'd like to talk about it with Moss the boss.
So secretary is the one making all of the appointments, so you can speak to me just fine.
Yeah, we're still in a holding cell, and I'm not going to give that information out.
Okay, then that's fair. Why?
I mean, I have nothing against telling you what the situation is personally, even if it's just you. Currently, it's the location.
Of course, I understand completely. Are you saying, though, that it was a highly difficult job or a simple one?
I think pretty difficult.
Good. Mr. Moss has been looking for a challenge for about a few months now. Everything he seems to be solving under 24 hours, but I'm not going to make any promises on his behalf.
I have.
Well, I mean, you already seem to be.
All right. Well, hopefully we can discuss more after we've been properly released.
Whenever that comes.
Cough, cough, Wyatt. Get us out of this prison.
Taylor, you're also going to get a message from me with 25 credits attached and just be like, your fee for the Martinez case.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Hey,
I get
Wyatt?
paid a quarter.
Not bad, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what? What's up, Spence?
And, so, is there anybody in, the other cells next to us? Or, how are the cells actually look? Are they, classic iron bars? Or, what's up?
These are actually ray shielded.
Are, the walls shields, too? Or are they walls?
No, the walls are walls.
Okay, so I can't, see into the next cell or anything?
No.
Okay.
You can see,
I don't know. I know
cells
some
across
jails
from
have that, where you can see through all the.
Yeah, you can see the cells across from you.
Is there anybody in them?
Yeah, there's someone over there.
What do they look like? Do they look big and hurty and bruisey?
Yeah, one of them looks pretty big and bruisey.
In there are also a couple other smaller, like little alien people. With big
Have
ears.
any of have the cops made any walkthrough of our cell to the other ones, or
There's been
have we all been just sitting here?
There's a patrol, just a patrolling officer that's come through once or twice. It's the night shift, so
It's gonna be like
you're not. Apparently, they haven't been doing much, or they don't do much during the night shift. They've hauled in a few other criminals and stuffed them in cells further down the hall, but that's it. That's the most activity you've seen. Nobody's come and spoken to you directly. Not yet, anyway.
So we both got cuffed and thrown here. So we're what are we exactly waiting on? Just the cops to come and question us, or pull us into civil or something?
Maybe a lawyer.
Mr. Moss will be coming by the station tomorrow morning to speak with any officials if we haven't been released by then. But I really think that we're just being held here overnight. We'll give a statement to a hopefully non-corrupt officer in the morning and be on our way.
Yeah.
Jesse, Nate.
Yes.
Are you guys ready to execute a plan?
Sure.
Do we want to wait until after everyone's scattered?
Yes. Do we? Because we should.
We can do that now. Just
We can. Yeah, we can pause that now.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but we'll all be back, and then in a
Yeah, we'll
we'll
be
Skype.
Skype. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
15 minutes max.
15,
So if you
20
need a,
I'm going to be on call pretty much. I'm just
if
going
you
to.
need a snack,
I'm gonna stay.
yes, that's right, ma'am. I'm talking to you. You're not allowed into the cardboard.
Hi, baby. I love you very much.
I'm gonna stop recording for now.
Okay.